Hello, my name is Brady Kirkman, Executive Director of Marketing and Business Development here at Windom Area Health, and we are today in our new studio. We're still in that transition process, so welcome, Jennifer. You're our first in this new studio. How does that feel?
Pretty good. It's a very nice space. I like being the first in things.
Well, and if I remember right, this is your second time on the Pulse. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. Yes.
Why don't you recap for our audience your role here at Windom Area Health?
My official title is Performance Improvement and Risk Management, which means I help the departments maintain efficiency and patient safety, and I deal with any patient and visitor and staff concerns that come through the doors.
Well, excellent. And you mentioned the word safety, and that's kind of what brings us to today's episode, because this is National Safety Awareness Month. Is that correct?
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So, when a lot of people think of the word safety, it's like, well, what kind of concerns or safety issues would there be in a facility or a healthcare facility? Why don't you talk through a little bit of what some of those services are that you provide to ensure not only our patients are safe, but the very team members putting those services out there?
Well, we have what's called our Workplace Violence Prevention Committee. We take the prevention of any workplace violence very seriously, which the definition of workplace violence is anything that is an assault or a threat to a patient, visitor, staff member. We meet quarterly to discuss what we can change or what's going well. Some of the things we've done in the past, if you've been to the Windom Area Health to visit a patient, you'll notice that you have to stop at the main nurse's station to get into our patient care area. That's part of our safety prevention for our patients and our staff back there too.
Well, it's unfortunate we have to do that, but like you said, it's important that we keep the very individuals that we're caring for, very safe and comfortable. Obviously, that's part of the healing process as well.
Correct.
So you talk about that safety. In your experience, what kind of things that have we witnessed or are things that we've had to address, here at Windom Area Health for safety concerns?
Well, with what we focus on sometimes, not only is it the patients, but we like to keep our staff safe as well. Some of the things, going through anything at a hospital can sometimes be scary, and people tend to forget that our staff are humans and they shouldn't be yelled at. There shouldn't be any threatened behavior of any kind. We have dealt with that before. People just get a little riled up, and we had to come up with a plan on how to make sure our staff was safe.
Well, and you're right. When you have to come to a healthcare facility, especially if it's emergency rooms or there's some really significant issues, attentions are high, and obviously we hope our employees are doing the best they can to kind of de-escalate those situations and bring that to a calming situation. But we also know that we have mental health providers here as well to kind of address some of those needs, psychiatric services as well to help with that process. Is that correct?
We do have that, yep.
And how many people are on the committee that we talked about?
Quite a few. There's a lot of different departments. I'm not really sure of a number, but there's quite a few.
So really what that means is we have a diverse background of expertise coming at it.
Correct.
Make sure that we're really looking at it from every avenue.
Yes.
Is there anything else you'd like to share with our audience for today in light of National Safety Awareness Month?
Speaking of workplace violence or anything in the community, just your number one thing to remember is stay calm in any situation. That helps you a lot.
Excellent. Well, we're here for you and with you. This is Gen Z with Windom Area Health and Back at the Pulse. We'll see you next time.
Thank you.